Hey, I'm Dwayne Hicks with the All Pro team, and I'm here to give you some help in talking about purchasing a house. And one of the steps that's important, this is a controlled lending environment, which means it's kind of hard actually to get pre-qualified. So there's some things in place that you have to have. And so today I want to just give you 5 steps to obtaining a mortgage. And to help you ensure the process goes smooth in this environment where sellers can seem to name their price, I want just to encourage you to get some things done ahead of time, some homework that you can do to prepare to purchase. The first step is to evaluate affordability. Look at your budget. See what you can afford. I'm a huge fan of Dave Ramsey, and he talks about not having too much debt and owning too much debt. You don't want to be married to your house payment. You want to be married to your spouse. So you want to get together and work on your budget and make sure you take into account other expenses such as utilities and also maybe an HOA fee that might be involved if you're in a community with a pool or HOA amenities. And so depending on your situation, most property taxes and homeowners insurance is included in your mortgage payment. So you want to count some costs there and evaluate affordability. Number 2, discuss your options. There are lots of loan products on the market, and a good lender has multiple options for you. And so one of the things, for example, is if you don't have 20% down or whatever, you don't have a huge down payment, you might want to look at a loan product that has a smaller down payment. FHA is 3.5% down. There are also some conventional loan products that are 3% down. There's only 1 or 2 100% products. If you're a veteran, you may qualify for a VA loan, which is 100% financing available. There's also a U.S. Department of Agricultural that's tied to a geographic address. And so if the property you're buying qualifies, you could qualify for that 100% financing as well. So mortgage options are always changing. The market's always moving and shaking and adjusting. Right now, we're in a market with high interest rates. So typically people are shopping and trying to be creative and buying down interest rates and so forth. So ask your buyer's representative to help you with that. Number 3, interview lenders. You want to kind of talk with them, and a good agent will give you 3 or 4 lenders to choose from, and they'll likely choose lenders that are really good in the area you want. For example, we have some lenders that are excellent with VA and USDA loans, and so we might invite somebody to reach out to them to talk and interview them. I typically give 3 lenders, and they're 3 because they're really good. They don't give me kickbacks or give me extra gifts or whatever for referring them. They just give my buyers good service. That is huge to me. So you want to interview them, find out kind of how you click with them, and get a feel for how they feel and how they make you feel, because this is a very crazy time, and they're asking for a lot of personal information from you, and you want to feel good about that. And so interview some lenders. And number 4 is go ahead and complete the loan application and get a pre-approved. Get this all squared away. This is really big when it comes to making an offer. If you are a pre-approved buyer, one of the things that you put the lender's phone number and contact information or whatever, so that the listing agent can reach out to that lender and say, hey, is Dwayne qualified to purchase this property? And that lender will then becomes an advocate for the person they just pre-approved. So get the full documentation, get all the tax records and all the stuff, your credit history and all that, and get pre-approved. And when you get pre-approved, that's a big deal. And that makes everything really, you're good. You can get pre-approved by more than one lender, but I usually like to tell people, interview the lenders and then go after the one that you feel really good about, and let's get done. Because step number 5 is commit to a lender. And that's when you commit to working with them and telling them everything. You don't hold back secrets, or if you've had some dings and stuff on your credit, you go ahead and just deal with that up front, get it out in the open, and show your lender that you're serious about a working partnership with them. So if you want to obtain a mortgage in this environment, it's very important to get serious. And if you want to be a good buyer and compete with other buyers, you want to have this step squared away early on in the process. And by all means, ask questions. This is not something you do every day, but in my world, this is something I work with every day. And so I'll be happy, and the All Pro team is happy to help answer questions. We have some excellent lenders, and we can help you kind of walk through this process and know what to expect. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you next time.